Okay, super. Just excited to have you here, and we've got a great presentation tonight. I am so excited to be here. My name is Tim Darnell, and I'm the founder of The Struggle Sucks, and we feel like we found a better way. We know we found a better way to do things in business, and so I'm glad you're here, and I hope you don't have to take notes or anything. You can just check out what we're talking about here. I love to call this punk to prodigy. So for somebody that has maybe some humble beginnings and has not done a whole lot in your life, and maybe you're just looking to create some extra income and you like the idea of bombshell. I'm getting on this alliteration kick here: punk to prodigy, and then baby to boss, chump to champ. And I'm sure there's a bunch more there, but you get the idea. We want to improve our lives. We want to improve our cash flow, our residual cash flow. And so we're excited about that. So here's what we're talking about: how to create residual cash flow, RCF, residual cash flow. If you've read my book, Bombshell, or if you've read 10 Secrets to Network Marketing Success, if you've read The Fifth Quadrant, or attended the videos on the Fifth Quadrant, my mantra is residual cash flow. And we're going to do it through the vehicle of network marketing and affiliate marketing all at the same time. And we're going to include two other types of marketing. We're going to talk about that in just a few minutes here, but we're not going to be talking about hitting up family and friends. We're not going to be talking about trading hours for dollars. Now, that is a big, big concept right there, and I hope you get that. Because in everything else you do, if you want to get a side gig driving Uber, you're going to be trading hours for dollars, and it's not a lot of dollars in those hours, or any of the side gigs that you can talk about. Very interesting. One of the things that we follow very closely are keywords, Google keywords. You know what the hottest keyword right now is work from home, work from home. And so that's because of this pandemic and the situation we find ourselves in. And that's a hot term regardless without the pandemic. So my goal is to mentor and partner with you to create life-changing residual cash flow by your becoming a highly skilled marketer. Okay, so we're going to get you from wherever you're at here to up here. We're going to get you way beyond where you are. And so, and here's one of the things that has to happen, and we've realized this. One of my phrases that I talk about all the time is let the business come to you. Let the business come to you. You'll find out what the marketplace needs, and what the marketplace needs we can fulfill and fill that void. And so we start by making sure you understand computer skills and internet skills, and then you'll become a digital professional. So we take a lot of time in helping you understand your computer. I spent 2 hours with a beautiful lady this morning, and what we did, we learned how to choose, copy, and paste. Simple things right there, but most people don't have some of the basic skills, and so we want to make sure that you get some of the very simple basic skills in operating your computer, in operating Word documents, in operating the internet and going to the internet and knowing how to do simple things like saving usernames and passwords so you're not looking for pieces of paper on your desk all the time. Simple little things. And we take that all the way to very intricate marketing skills. For instance, with metrics, with Facebook advertising, and knowing how to do that, knowing how to get ROAS, which is return on ad spend. So we're going to take you through all of those different things that are real important, and you're going to be proud of yourself when you learn those skills. So it's going to be very exciting for you to be able to pick up these skills, and it really makes you more viable as far as a home-based business is concerned. So if you're going to stay till the end, you're going to qualify for some extremely valuable freebies and bonuses that I'm going to throw in tonight. I think you're going to be real excited about what you see and how sensible what I'm presenting tonight really is. So it's Bombshell Marketing. Most of you have my book. It's called Bombshell Recruiting on Autopilot. If you have it and you haven't read it yet, be sure and do that. I want you to read that book and get the basic fundamentals. Let's see if we've got All right, we got just looking at some of the metrics going on over here, some of the chat and that kind of thing. My name is Tim Darnell, and I have been a business person all my life. Uh, I've been a lifelong entrepreneur. I've been very successful as a business owner. Doesn't mean everything has gone correctly all the time, for sure. Some of my expertise is funnel marketing. That's one of the four modalities that we put in place here for you. You don't have to learn how to do a funnel. We have done that for you, and you piggyback on that very successfully. I've been very involved in advertising, direct response marketing expert. A lot of people will say that about me. I've been a mentor, a trainer, an author, a coach, and publisher. I've written 4 books in the last 4 months that are available to you now. And so I'm also, and I don't know if you can see in the background there, but there's pictures of some of my groups right there. These are $1 million selling singing groups and entertainment groups. So I've been a songwriter, recording artist, an entertainer, and multiple ministry projects and philanthropic projects, specifically in Guatemala is one of our big focuses. We do a lot of domestic things, but also some foreign things in Guatemala. You may have heard of the God's Child Project, and we were heavily involved in putting that project together. And so I know we've got a lot of believers on the line tonight, and you can appreciate some of that work right there. And I know you've done some tremendous things in your life as well. I've been an author, a speaker, a personal coach, and I think that personal coach thing is probably the most gratifying thing to me. It's when I'm one-on-one with you on a phone call or a Zoom call, a lot of times a Zoom call, and I'm teaching you some basic things about computer skills, internet skills, advertising skills, and that kind of thing. When I can see your screen, I can direct you on how to do exactly what you want to accomplish right here. So, and by the way, I've done a lot of things wrong. I'm the first to admit it. In fact, that's probably my best learning field has been in my mistakes and things that have happened that you can't believe. A lot of times, if you've read my book, you know that one of my businesses got taken down by an internet stalker. And man, what a crazy period of life that was. So anyway, you learn from your experiences, and I think those are really, really important. And I think it's also very important to be transparent about the positive, but also be transparent about the negative and talk about what went wrong, how we could have compensated for that, what I might have done wrong to cause that, or how I could have corrected that a whole lot better. So I have been involved in the network marketing industry, and I love it because that is the industry that supplies or provides residual cash flow like no other industry. Close to it might be the insurance industry, but that's not for everybody. It's not for me. I've done some insurance, and I just feel like it's not my spirit. It's just not where I really want to be. I want to be in network marketing. It involves people. And that's the serendipity of building a business in the network marketing field. I met a woman this morning. I spoke with her for about an hour. Really didn't know her at all. And by the time at the end of that hour, I knew her real well. And she knew me. And I think that's one of the great rewards of building this type of business are the relationships that we build in the process. So I did that for 30 plus years, but I recently discovered through a real good friend of mine, a guy named Mark Lindheimer, that there's a smarter, better, and much bigger and effective method to be able to do this. So you don't have to share this with friends and family, which, by the way, is a very limited population, and that I can make money in my sleep, just constant. And so you say, well, I'm a procrastinator. I've heard people say that, and I've procrastinated at times myself. This system, Bombshell, doesn't procrastinate. It moves forward, man. It puts things in motion. So action is happening. Activity is happening, whether you're asleep, whether you're playing golf, whether you're doing whatever it is you like to do, you're making money in your sleep. And I could get paid to prospect. Now think about that. Get paid to prospect. That's never happened in my career. I've never been paid to prospect. We pay you to prospect now. And what that does is pays for more advertising and gets your reach way beyond friends and family and what you normally would do on your own. So now all of a sudden you become a powerful marketer. You're reaching way beyond your geographical location. You're reaching way beyond uh, your church or your community or whatever you're in, you're able to go way outside of that, and people are seeing your message, and that's smart. That's smart marketing right there. So I've been fortunate, and I don't say this to brag, but I've been fortunate. The network marketing vehicle has been very good for us. When I lost my business, I looked for the right company. I found the right company. We went to work in the old-fashioned way, old school method, and I was able to hit 7 digits and right at the 4-year mark. And so it's a great vehicle, but it has some issues with it that Bombshell compensates for. Bombshell overcomes the problems that we have in old school network marketing. So you don't have to do it the hard way. You get the new, smarter, automated, much easier way, and that's what Bombshell is. So most people try to grow their business by bugging friends and family. How awkward can that be? You can actually lose the friendship of family members if you're doing this, or friends. And who wants to do that? You don't know what their response is going to be. They may get all excited and join you, but they also might go, oh, what? Wow, what are you showing me here? And it causes tension or just at least awkwardness. You don't have to do that with Bombshell. Okay, so most people think they can sell their way to riches. I see it every single day. I see it on my team. I see it in other people's teams. They're selling products. They're selling products. One of my latest blogs talks about the problem with some network marketing companies is that their product is too good. You get caught up in the products and you're not building a team. And I say, don't get lost in how great your products are. Yes, they are great, but let's get focused on what we should be doing, and that's marketing, and it should be Bombshell marketing. So most people think that only a few lucky people can actually do this, and I want to tell you something. They're right. They're exactly right. If you're talking about old school methods, then it's just a handful of people that can pull that off, because it involves so much personality. It involves people skills. It involves verbal skills, influential skills, and that kind of thing, which most people, frankly, do not have. And so Bombshell overcomes that problem as well. And so here's what we want to do. We want the easier, more effective way that ensures success for you. Okay, so what we're doing is we're building your list. We're active. We're getting our message out there into the marketplace automatically. Okay, so we talk about autopilot, automatically. That means it's happening in your sleep. So what I've done is I found this Bombshell method, and I'm not the inventor of it. I am the one that has called it Bombshell. I found this method and I was absolutely floored. And I want to give you a real quick example. I used to really enjoy photography, and I still do. Man, the new iPhones, you put that in portrait mode, it's so good. It's just amazing what you can do with just your phone anymore. Much less a sophisticated camera, 35 millimeter or something like that. But Kodak was the company of the photographic industry for years and years and years. And they were the leaders in the production of film, of developing the film and that kind of stuff. And it was really good photography. It was great. But then digital seeped into the mix. Digital photography seeped into the mix. In fact, Kodak was the one that invented, for the most part, the digital camera, but they clung to their business, their old business, so much so that they literally went out of business. They went out of business. Here's the leader in the field of photography, and they didn't pivot fast enough. They didn't make a turn where they should have made a turn. And I'm saying, in the world of network marketing, it is a time in network marketing that we have got to change our direction. Old school into Bombshell. Do the Bombshell thing, because it is so powerful, and it's the way to build a business correctly. So we got the strategies on how to do that, and that's called funnel marketing. Funnel marketing. That's what we're doing here, and that's what we teach you how to do, and we plug you into that. So here's the 4 types of marketing. And in my opinion, this is absolute genius, okay? And so I'm a little bit a part of this, but I'm not really the originator of it now, but I am the promoter of it. And we have put together a powerful, powerful, powerful funnel that you can utilize to your advantage without you having to go to the details and the expense of putting that funnel together. We've spent tens of thousands of dollars. I've got, I don't know how many hours in this. Mark has got, I don't know how many hours in this, but we have sweat, blood, and tears to get this thing in place. You don't have to do that. So it's network marketing, which I love, residual cash flow, social media marketing and advertising, which is the way of moving products right now. It's a smart way of doing products, especially when you can't get out of your house. You're locked into your house and you can't do anything. You got the internet, boom, you're viable. Affiliate marketing has been around for a long, long time, and this is what enables you to pay for your advertising. So the advertising is inexpensive anyway, but your affiliate marketing will fill in the gaps and bolster that and pay for the Facebook advertisements, the Pinterest advertisements, the Google ads, whatever you're running, LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads, whatever it is you want to do, that your affiliate marketing commissions pay for you being able to do that. And then the people are funneled into your network marketing company. So it's a double dip. You get the affiliate commissions and you continue to build your network marketing company. To me, that is absolute genius. So that's called Bombshell Marketing. And I've got a new logo coming in for Bombshell Marketing. I thought it was going to be here for this presentation, but it hadn't made it yet. So anyway, it could be just any minute now. So I want to tell you about my results in network marketing are not typical, because having to build a network marketing company, I would give it that it's fun to an extent, but it's also brutal. You've got to be on it all the time, and you've got to be constantly contacting people. You got to be on the phone till your ears bleed. And so what we see now with Bombshell, building a team this way, it replaces the old school methods, the old school activities, and the old school problems that were associated with building network marketing. So here's my question to you. Here's who I should be speaking to tonight. And if this is you, I hope it's you. Are you sick of the struggle? You may be desperate like I was when I came into my current network marketing company. I was absolutely almost on the street. Horrible, about to lose my home, and network marketing saved me. We got to 7 digits within 4 years. So you may be sick of the struggle like I was, or you're looking for something dynamic to get a hold of that will change your life. And if that's the case, then you're probably a person that we need to talk. Let me give you my phone number real quick. You want to write this down? It's not on any slide, so I want to give it to you. Make sure that you write this down. Tim Darnell, 469-667-3444. 469-667-3444. Okay. So let me talk about 3 secrets here that I think that are important that you may not have discovered in reading Bombshell, or if you hadn't read Bombshell yet. You don't have to face rejection. Now, in any kind of sales or any kind of network marketing, you're going to have a ton of rejection. You don't have it with Bombshell. No rejection. So I don't know about you. Let me raise my hand here, okay? All right. Secret number 2, you're going to get your message to tens of thousands of people you never knew, and you will never run out of people. So I've been advertising myself, and we've reached over 20,000 people just over the last month, just in some very inexpensive advertising. They've seen my ad, and these ads will get to you. We'll get you those same ads that we know pull. Okay, so we're not talking about onesie-twosies, family, friends, somebody I might run into at the grocery store. We're talking about automatically, systematically getting the message out over and over and over and over again. Now, that's how you build a business. That's a correct way to build a business. I get so excited about it, I can't see straight, because it's a tremendous. So there are some network marketing companies out there that won't let you do this. So I don't know if you're in one right now. You want to check with them and make sure that they're going to even allow it. I cannot imagine not allowing this method to get that company's message out for you. But it's old school. They stick to old school. So find out if you're with another company, and that may be a bugaboo for that particular company. We may need to choose another company to do Bombshell with a new company. Okay, secret number 3, residual cash flow and financial growth, team growth is now automated. It's now automated, and it is so much smarter. It's so much smarter. And you're going to have some objections about knowing how to do this. That is what TSS does. We teach that exactly how to do it. A lot of what I do is one-on-one. I had 2 long one-on-ones this morning. One was an hour, the other was 2 hours. And we'll have staff do that. We'll have some of our top team elite members do that with you, but you'll get it. It's not hard. It's just a matter of being shown the way. Okay, so secret number 1, only people who resonate with our presentations and concepts, that's all who's going to respond. They're going to be super interested. They're going to raise their hand, ask you to enroll them. Let me give you just an idea here of some numbers. 10,000 impressions, that's 10,000 people that see your ad. Let's say that 63 register for a webinar like this. 19 attend the webinar. It could be any number. I mean, I'm just throwing out numbers here, but 6 purchase, and boom, you've got affiliate commissions. You turn around and use those affiliate commissions for more advertising, and you're growing your business. You're scaling up. You're moving forward, and that's a smart business move to do that. So I would say nobody likes rejection. I'm not a big fan of it. I've got a pretty thick hide, but at this point, but most people they'd prefer not, if they had a cure for cancer, but they thought they were going to be rejected, they wouldn't share it. And so we are averse to rejection. We don't like rejection. So you all know that. I'm not, anybody knows that, okay? Bombshell gets your message out to tens of thousands of targeted people you don't know, allowing you to reach way beyond your circle of influence that you currently have. That circle of influence can be good for you, and that's where some old school methods come into play. But Bombshell gets way beyond that. So you're now playing numbers that big businesses play to create massive volumes. And so big business doesn't care about hurt feelings. Now think about that. We don't get emotional when somebody says, oh, you're stupid, or oh, you're crazy, or oh, I don't like what your products are, or oh, I don't like your opportunity. We don't care about that. We're playing numbers. We're playing the numbers. Like it's a billboard on the side of the road. The billboard doesn't look and see who all looked at the billboard and who didn't look at the billboard and get offended by that. Billboard doesn't care. The billboard's sitting there, and the billboard's going to win all the time, because some people are going to look at it. They're going to call the number there or go to the website, and then other people see it 10 times, and they finally go to it and say, yeah, I remember that billboard. I'm going to go to that. And so it's consistency and persistency of advertising. And by the way, there's a ton of free advertising that we teach as well. So I've sort of mentioned the paid advertising, and that's real good, but there are other things that we do in our business that you may not have done yet, and that's getting your links on all the free spaces that you possibly can. We teach that. We teach you how to do that. We teach you what are real good spaces to go to. One of them you probably have never even heard of, and it is viral. And you get your link, your affiliate link, into that space, then people are going to see it because there's so many people on that site, and it has Google authority. The combination of those things make that a great place to put your link. And so it's not all paid advertising. In fact, most of it's free advertising. We teach you how to do that. Okay, so secret number 3 is to create this residual cash flow. Bombshell, it finds new paying customer, it presents a highly compelling offer, and it closes all done for you. Now think about how hard you're working right now. Okay, I'm doing the work and I love it. I mean, I'll do this for free. Well, I don't know about that, but we have this mechanism in place. And so all you're doing is plugging people, you're leading people to the webinar, you're leading people to the sales pages, you're leading people to all of the different things that we offer here. And pretty soon they're going to resonate with it, or they're not, but it doesn't matter. Either yes or no, but we're playing enough numbers that there's going to be enough yeses that it's going to be worth all of our while, and it's smart business. That's how business works. Okay. So I want you to imagine picking up in your network marketing company, picking up new personal enrollees with bigger numbers than you're probably used to. And so what that does is equate into that residual cash flow that network marketing is so great about. And that's so good for you and your family to be able to do that on autopilot, on autopilot. Now, I'm telling you, as an old salty network marketer who's gone through the rigors of building network marketing old school ways, this is like manna from heaven. This is like, wow, you got to be, pinch me. You got to be kidding me here. Okay, so here's Kathy and me at my high school reunion in Fayetteville, North Carolina. About that time, right before that, I was $350,000. You read my story. You know what happened. The internet stalker came in, took out my primary business. We had no answer to it. The attorneys had no answer to it. The Google technical experts had no answer to it. We had no income. I had no income for 4.5 years. Thankfully, Kathy's a physical therapist, but we were about to lose our home. Our property taxes were way delinquent. We had a lawsuit on it. And, oh, there it is right there. So I was desperate to find the right thing to get me some income and get the right vehicle. I looked at over 100 different companies and could not find one that I really believed in. Finally found one that gave me hope, and we went out and started building it. And we were madmen and madwoman. And within 4 years, we hit 7 digits. We hit $1 million. We paid off our debt, which was $350,000. We paid off our mortgage, completely paid off. We paid off, and we won multiple vacations: Maui, Paris, Cancun, Hilton Head, the Bahamas. And so it's been just a man. You talk about a great change in direction from being just dead broke and going, oh my God, I'm going to die a pauper here. Into really great cash flow. And so that's the thing I want to help you do as well. And so you may have a desperate situation. I almost applaud when people say, you have no idea how desperate I am. And I say, well, you know what? That's exactly why I was motivated to find something great and really work hard at it, because I was so desperate. So desperation can be actually a really good thing. So I say most people, I call them MPs, most people live paycheck to paycheck. They blow their disposable income at the end of the month if they have any. And so what I say to you is, let's change that thought process and set up this residual growing walk-away willable income and do it in an automated fashion. So people ask me sometimes, they say, well, what? I just got a job, I'm happy there, and that kind of thing. I said, well, what happens if your primary income is disrupted or ended? And for a lot of people during this pandemic, that has been the case. Kathy's a physical therapist and trains physical therapists. She got laid off. There's nobody at the hospitals, contrary to what people are saying. All the elective surgeries are gone. So she's out of a job. So here's my, that's personal to us right there. How about calamities, deaths in the family? How about the primary income earner kicks the bucket? And I don't mean to make light of that at all. How about a wreck? My daughter and my son-in-law had a wreck yesterday. A drunk driver just plowed right into him. Weather, we all know about that. You live in Allen, Texas, where I'm from. You're going to see some tornadoes around here, no question about it. And they're pretty much all over the country. Breakdowns, your car breaks down, your air conditioner breaks down. That's a $4,000 bill right there. Pandemics, right? Obviously, the only news we have today is about the coronavirus. And so let's see, where did I go here? All right, here we go. And then also the idea of giving you options when there are no calamities, to be able to travel like you want to travel, to make purchases without looking at the price tag all the time. Go to the restaurant and don't order off the right-hand side of the menu. Order off the left-hand side of the menu what you want to eat. What a concept. I know people that, are so stingy, or not stingy, but penny pinching, that every purchase has got to be scrutinized. Let's get the lowest price on every purchase. And I don't think you're enjoying your life doing that. I think, man, live the life the way you want to do it and have enough money that money's not the issue. Money is not the determining factor on what's going on in your life. And so you become in charge of your finances rather than finances ruling your life. And so we can turn that around through the bombshell. And so you got my number, you have questions, you want to talk to me, that's great. Let's do that. But I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time because we've explained everything we possibly can. I've got blogs, I've got podcasts, I've got websites, I've got YouTubes explaining all of this stuff. And this is an in-depth explanation right here. And so really you just need to make a decision. Are these benefits worth your time and the expense of putting these in place? And so it certainly has been for me. And we're talking tens of thousands of dollars to put this particular situation together for the people I care about and the people that come on board our program who I eventually will care about by getting to know them. So here's a quote by a guy named Alexander Green. Love this guy. He says, "We are experiencing a health crisis, an economic crisis, a liquidity crisis, and a financial crisis rolled into one." And that's Alexander Green. And so I think you guys know that. I think times are tenuous. There's issues that can affect you in a single political vote can totally change your lifestyle, my lifestyle. And so we get this residual cash flow. Here we've gone through this pandemic. We got that money coming in week after week after week, paid on Monday. Mondays are great days to me. Most people hate Mondays. I love Mondays. That's when we get paid with our network marketing company. So let me ask you this. Have you resonated with anything that I've been talking about so far? Now, I hope you have. And if you're skeptical, that's fine. Here's Kathy and I in Cancun. We took several of our top associates on our team that had accomplished a rank advancement. We took them there. It didn't cost them one single penny. We paid for every bit of that. So that's the point of having some extra money coming in and really building something big. And so I'm not going to be able to cover everything here. If you want to talk on the phone, text me and let's get a schedule where we can spend 15, 20, 30 minutes together and answer your questions. And I'll see if I'm going to ask you some questions too to see if you're qualified for us being together here. And I'm not trying to be a jerk about that. It's just if it's not right for you and it's not right for me, let's don't do this. But if it is, let's do this. Let's get moving here. So I've got a very special offer tonight. This is unusual, and I'll tell you why. It's because of the timing. We're launching on May 1st. I mean, it's coming up. We're within a week away of launching. And so this is a pre-launch situation here for you to get involved. I'm going to, everything's 100% guaranteed. There's no questions asked on a refund. If somebody wanted to do that, I don't know why you would, but if you did, got buyer's remorse or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. I don't pay attention to much stuff like that. We just refund the money and move on, okay? But you're not going to want to do that. You're going to love what we're doing here and what this is going to mean for your future. So here's what I know about people, human psychology, and it applies to me as much as anybody else, but old habits die hard. And MPs, most people avoid pattern interrupts that lead to increased abundance because they want to keep things static. They want to keep things the way it was, right? I mean, we have a tendency to look for our comfort zone and say, hey, I got to get back to that comfort zone. But if you're motivated enough, you know that taking action is the way to get a pattern interrupt is a great thing. And so then we get together, we get our understanding, and that's why all the intellectual materials at TSS, because we get our brain thinking right, then our action will follow that and our finances will follow that. So we produce and we prepare. And so I love this quote. I read this guy's book the other day. Dr. Henry Cloud said, avoidance of risk is the greatest risk of all. I could not agree more. And so preparation is so important to what we do in life, and setting up that residual cash flow, that is a powerful thing to do. So you're going to be thrilled. What happens when you increase your income by $500 a month, $1,500 a month, $15,000 a month or more, and then turn that into weekly numbers? If your vision is big enough and you scale up, these are all very possible numbers right here. They're very real numbers. They're very doable numbers for you and your family. And it's not a one-time sale. It's residual. It's week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. And so that's the greatest kind of income, in my opinion, that there possibly is. So we're going to turn the impossible into I am possible. And that's the mindset. That's the mindset I have. I mean, I wake up every morning excited. If I get up early, man, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm in here and I'm going, good Lord, do you realize what we can accomplish today? I hope you have that same mindset, and not impossibilities, but I am possible. And if you're with the right people, you're with people that care, you're with people with high integrity, you're with people that are savvy, then the great things are going to follow here. So you got the complimentary gift, and that is the Bombshell book. And you download that. It's free of charge. It's a PDF. I may never turn that into a hardbound book. Those are almost obsolete. I know some people like to read them. I do. I like the hardbound book. But the PDF is so deliverable. It's right there. You've got it electronic. You can refer back to it. Doesn't take up any space on your shelves or in your office and that kind of thing. So I also wrote a book called 10 Secrets for Network Marketing Success. And I think this is very important that you understand the validity of the old school methods, because there will be times, especially if you're brand new to network marketing, you want to use the old school methods. You don't want to just use Bombshell. There will be family, friends, acquaintances, people you go to church with, you went to school with, just whatever, that if you care about them, you're going to share a great opportunity with them. And one thing that I've done multiple times, at least once a day, I'll be in contact with somebody. It happened yesterday on LinkedIn. And I said, hey, have you got my new book? And they said, I didn't know you had a new book. I said, I'm going to give you the link. If you want to read it, great. It's free. And so you can say that same thing. Have you heard of Bombshell Recruiting on Autopilot? And they say, no, what in the world are you talking about? I said, it's a free book. It is phenomenal. I want to get it to you. And so that's your warm market right there. That's not a paid ad. That's not even a free ad. That's you talking with somebody and recommending a book is all it is. As simple as that. If they resonate with it, great. If they don't resonate with it, that's fine. It's not a problem. So let's talk about how we've broken this down into different modules. We've broken this down into 4 different modules. Number 1 is fundamentals. And we have got a lot of value packed in this aspect right now. And it's really $500 worth. And when I do these valuations, you could go lower on some of these items. You could go higher on some of these items. This is a good ballpark median figure value on each one of these things. We talk about a Facebook group that interacts, that is available to us, that we are one mind. We're thinking Bombshell. We're thinking, how can we help each other succeed? How can we help ourselves succeed? We've got 10 secrets for network marketing success. We've got Facebook Ads Authority, which gives you the rudiments of Facebook advertising and how to maximize your return on ad spend. That's ROAS. We call it ROAS. That's a marketing term right there. It's no big deal, but we want to get the most bang out of every penny we spend for a paid ad. And that book is a great primer to start you off. Then sales funnels. And folks, I'm going to tell you, the great thing about a funnel is you can sell anything on a funnel, with a funnel. The great master of that is a guy named Russell Brunson. If you would like some of his materials, we've got affiliate links for that we'd love to get you. He normally charges like postage is all he charges, but they're great for you to understand the psychology of funnels, how they work, why they're so automated. We've got Pinterest traffic secrets in there. I like Pinterest a lot. 80% of all people in network marketing are, guess what? They're female. Pinterest is a female-oriented site more so than Facebook or LinkedIn or other sites. And so that's a great place to advertise, and we've got this book that will help you understand that. Now, at Module 1, you're going to make a 25% affiliate commission. That's normally a membership fee, $39, $49, $99, whatever that is. Somewhere in the middle would be $49.95 right there. And so that's a $532 retail value right there. Let me ask you this. Let's back up just a little bit. Who does Bombshell work for? Somebody that needs a secondary income. I mentioned that a hot Google keyword right now is work from home. It's spiked like 3 times what it normally is because people are needing income. They're wanting income. They want a side income of $300 to $1,500 a month. So that's hot. That's a big deal right now. That's why millions of people are driving Uber, driving Lyft. They're doing all kind of home-based businesses. And so secondary income, Bombshell is perfect for them. It's better to me, I'm a little prejudiced, it's better to me than any of those other concepts right there. People who want to switch careers, job dissatisfaction has always been high. I mean, we've followed that metric for decades. It's always high. People will do jobs just to make an income that they hate. They'll do a job they hate because why? They get paid, but they do it anyway. And so here's something that's fun, it's smart, it's lucrative, and it can replace a primary income and not just be an additional supplemental income. Single mothers, this is great for mothers that are homeschooling or watching kids at home. It's great for them. It's not time intensive. Bombshell is not time intensive. It's not the trade hours for dollars that all of these other side gigs require. You have to put those, the time into it. That doesn't happen at Bombshell. And so a mother that's got to watch a kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, something like that, and they're constantly pulling at her and getting into things, this is perfect for them because we set it up for them and boom, it's running. Okay, retirement age people. And I just turned 65 this past year. And so I know that most of us reaching retirement age did not save enough. Okay. And if you're retired, you're looking for something to do. You're looking for something fun to do. And you may want to do something different than what you've done all your life. You want to try something different. So burnout MLMers, people that have been in my industry for a long time, they say, man, I cannot do this anymore. And it hadn't really worked for them. They're with a company that only pays 3 levels or 5 levels or 7 levels. And they're constantly having to, contact and enroll new people all the time. But they're tired of trading hours for dollars trying to do that. And they've run through their entire list. They've run through their list. They'd have no more prospects. So, and then smart MLMers. I think that's even the better thing in the world. And it's sort of like the people at Kodak. You either pivot, you either make a move, or you're gonna lose, man. You're gonna lose out. You could lose your business if you don't make a positive move forward. We're on the cutting edge of this. I don't say that to brag. It just, we really are. We're up there, as far as what we're doing here is really cutting edge stuff. So I could have made this really cheap and gone for the numbers out there. But the problem with that is that I can't spend a lot of time with a huge population coming on board TSS. I can do that if we have less people, they put their money where their mouth is. And what I can do is I can devote more resources to guarantee their success in the long run. Now, I will say this, if you're an impatient person, this may not be for you. You got to have some patience, okay? And that's true with any business. This is not having a job and getting paid every 2 weeks. This is building a team, putting numbers on your list. We're constantly building your list, and it takes a while to do that. But after a while, those numbers become significant, and more people are coming on board, and it gets more and more exciting all the time. And again, you're playing numbers. So I can spend time, literally, I gave you my phone number, and I'm talking about spending time with those who have put their money where their mouth is, stepped up, said, I'm in, let's do this. That's who I'm going to spend my time with. I'm not going to spend my time coercing people or trying to convince people. That's not what I do. That's not what's going to happen. We put too much information out there for somebody to be squeamish. And I understand a little bit of that. I understand due diligence, but at some point a person has to just make a decision. So here's 2 of my favorite people. I think Sharon may be on the line tonight, but they were skeptical at first, and I stayed with them for a while, and things started happening in their life. The products that we were involved with just absolutely, visibly changed them. Sharon picked up running at 70 years of age and doing half marathons now. She couldn't even run 100 yards in the beginning without just dying. And then she ran 200 yards. Then she ran, just further distances. And all of a sudden her, the endorphins kicked in and she's feeling great. And she's running like a champ right now. And she's influential with so many people. Are going, you're what age now? And I think she just turned 72. I may be wrong on the age there, but anyway, she's got a mentor at 98 that's still running. And so people, you can do what you want to do and get inspiring people in your life. And Sharon is certainly one of those. Rick lost a bunch of weight. Anyway, they are big bombshell proponents and going crazy with this. And so module 1 is fundamentals. We looked at all those aspects right there, and that's a good $500 value right there. Module 2 is the intermediate level, and I just finally published the fifth quadrant, T5Q, and it is all about entrepreneurship and financial education. And I think this is so crucial. I wish this would be mandatory in elementary schools and different places. So fifth quadrant, that's a good $400 value right there. No question about it. You're going to enjoy this, getting all kind of great feedback from that, and I appreciate that a whole lot. But I think it's important that people hear things that they're never going to hear otherwise. All right, so there's module 3 coming up, and let's see, module 3 is affiliate marketing success, and the Facebook customized ad copies that we give you, that's a big deal right there. I went to, right before I started this funnel, I was going to get some advertising advice and an advertising program, and they were going to provide this exact same thing right here, this customized ad copy for me with a training course, and it was $9,995. And so you go try to find this information or get people to help you with it. They're going to charge you a lot of money because it's very, very valuable. And so we've got that in module 3, $5,000 value right there. Module 4 is Team Elite. Module 4 is Team Elite. And this is where we really get into the mechanics of things that really work, of putting your marketing company in position to really get a name for yourself, get a name for your brand. We call Brand You, personal branding development. And that's according to your expertise and things that you really love, things that you're really passionate about. And then we do publishing, editing, and formatting. That's a very involved process right there, but that gets your name out into the public sector, and real, real good for you. So tools and technology that you don't know about right now, just tell you don't know about it, and we introduce you to those things, how to use those to your advantage, and provide a lot of those things because of the expense that we've made in this company, that you don't have to make that expense right there. And then miscellaneous, just all kind of things that we're involved with today that will get your marketing company out there and effective and profitable. And that's what we want to accomplish right there. So the module 4 is a big deal. That's a lot that we're offering in module 4. And you combine all those together and it really provides the format and the action that is necessary for you to have a successful marketing company. You're going to have unlimited customers in old school network marketing. I don't care how many people you can put on a list, you're going to run out of people at some point, and not here. You're going to always have new people coming into your door, and the numbers grow and they grow and they grow. We've got weekly millionaire coaching, and I'll tell you, again, that's not to brag on what we do but I've got the scars to show for the expertise that I in person have, and am so passionate about myself as far as transferring that information to you on a regular basis. So, and getting you profitable, tangibly, concretely profitable, $300, $15,000 a month, or $1,500 a month, or much, much more. Would this be worth it to you to jump on board with us? And I would say absolutely. So cumulative value, let's add those 3 up or 4 up right there, and you're looking at something north of $17,000. And so, you know, these are things that are absolutely concrete value benefit to you. And so what's the knowledge worth? What's the residual cash flow worth? Would it be worth $10,000 or more? I guarantee you a lot of people would pay $10,000 a year ago to have a $1,500 cash flow coming in on a regular basis right now. It would be worth it. It'd be absolutely worth it. It's like $10,000 an annuity that pays you monthly on a regular basis so that you're trying to make ends meet and keep up with expenses. How much would you pay to receive the affiliate commissions and automated growing willable residual cash flow, and figuring out how to do that without the big expenses that I've put into it personally. And so I do get paid well in coaching situations and mentoring and training situations. Just coaching as far as companies are concerned and that kind of thing. How do we improve our marketing? And so I've won awards for that. I don't, again, not to, it's just what I do. That's all it is. So we get paid good money for that, and that is offered to you. So $300, $1,500 a month and more to spend a fraction of the cost of formulating and constructing what I have done in this scenario with TSS and the funnel that we put together. Very, very intricate, but also very, very valuable. So we will be charging these kind of figures in the future after we launch. In fact, post-launch, May 1st pricing is going to be $49.97. But we're pre-launch right now, and so you getting to see this right now at this point is very valuable to you. And so we've got all this value, and you could argue that it's less than the 17 or more than the 17, but that's a pretty good, fair valuation of what we're doing right now and what you're going to get. So what we're going to do is offer that tonight at $29.97. And I want you to write down this website right here, because I know you can't touch your screen and click this right here. If you can, that's you're ahead of me technologically wise, but you can write this down. Just write down tsswebinar.thestrugglesucks.com/order. Okay, so our price is $29.97, and I'm going to throw in another bonus. We're going to get a 1-hour personal call in as soon as tomorrow, as soon as Friday. I work on Saturdays. We can do it Saturday as well, and that will get you up to snuff. Our discussion enables me to see where you're at, what you understand, what you don't understand, what we need to do as far as computer skills, what we need to do as far as internet skills, and we will lead you. What I normally do is a Zoom call with you, and then I let you share your screen, and I lead you around on that screen until you're going, wow, I didn't know this could happen. I didn't know I could do this. And you see how professionals organize their business. And that is so valuable. The organization aspect of this is just incredible right there. So that's only for the first 10 people that take advantage of this offer here. So that's a $300 on top of the $17,000 price tag right there. So here again is that web address, tsswebinar.thestrugglesucks.com, and that R became disattached from the order. So that should be order. I think it'll actually go to it without the R on there. I don't know why that happened, but tsswebinar.thestrugglesucks.com/order. And so here's what people, and I put myself in your shoes, and we know what's going on here. You could do nothing. That's what the majority of people do, is they do nothing. Don't take the leap of faith, which, by the way, is 100% money back guarantee in the first 30 days. It could be 29 hours or 29 days from now and right up to the point. And we will not ask questions on that. I've never had to do that so far with TSS. Everybody is elated on what's going on with them. If they're patient, if they're impatient, they may not, it's that employee mentality. That doesn't work real well in an entrepreneurial situation. But if you'll be patient and we grow our list, then those people they're going to be contacted on an every other day basis from here on out. Your people that you bring into this business, and we provide that follow-up for you. And you talk about valuable. I didn't even include that in any of these modules right here, but that is huge to be able to have that happening right there. Second option is to say, hey, we're going to try this. We're going to get going with it. If it works, great. If not, we get our money back. So sign up today. If you don't like it for any reason, we talk about that guarantee. I don't like to talk about it a whole lot because nobody does it. I mean, everybody comes on board and we get moving. We go into action and we make this thing happen. If you're thinking about a refund, then probably shouldn't do anything anyway. But anyway, that's there. That's legally there. So tsswebinar.thestrugglesucks.com/order. And if you can put that R with the order, then you're doing better than I am right here. So it's a gamble of a few minutes of your time to check out that website. you're under no obligation to buy, but you can go check out the order website, see what's in there. And I'm going to tell you that if this thing happens half as good as what we're talking about here, it's going to pay for itself. I want you to understand that the $29.97 is a tax deduction. It's tax deductible. You're taking $3,000 off your adjusted gross income. So instead of paying the amount here, you take $3,000 off that. Now you're paying tax on that amount. So that's a big deal. That's one of the great things about being an entrepreneur. There's so many tax deductions that you can take on things that are normally expenses in the real world. Okay, so we have a little bit of an edge on that as far as tax deductions are concerned. And so I will just tell you, this is not hype. This is the genuine article here. We are the real deal. I have been doing network marketing for 38 years. I've never varied from it. I've always done it. So I'm not like a newcomer. I'm a person that believes in it. I believe in this type of marketing and Bombshell. And we're going to work together arm in arm in this thing. I'm on the phone a lot with people that are on our team. And so this is how we create the residual cash flow. And we have a blast doing it in the meantime. So here's it's called Elite Complete is the name of the product. It's all of the above things that we talked about. And what's wrong with that R there? Okay. So tsswebinar.thestrugglesucks.com order. And if you'll write that down, that would be good. You guys know that you've got a choice. It's a positive choice or it's a negative choice. You can go either way with what you want to do, but that's Elite Complete is the name of this offer tonight. And so you take action, you're going to experience rewards. We're going to work together here. So it is tax deductible. And what's going to happen after the launch is a monthly there'll be a monthly fee involved as well for just to keep up with expenses. It's no monthly charge here. It's a one-time situation. You're getting this for about half of what the next webinar is going to offer. It's going to be $49.97. And so just want you to know your timing is good. So here it is. There's a summation of those numbers right there. So I hope you're not afraid of losing money. That is not how entrepreneurs think. We think, man, how do we take our money and make money? You say it sounds too good to be true. It is not. This is the real deal. This is how real people create residual cash flow. And I don't care what your background is or your experience or your skill level, we're going to get that raised up to the point that makes it effective for you. And so there's that side again right there. There's my family, beautiful family. I'm not really all that special a guy. I've got my deficits, things that I can do and things I can't do. But one thing I can do is build a business. And that's my expertise. It's what I'm passionate about. It's why I get up early in the morning every day. And we put this thing together. So it's an automated recruiting, automated process. You can't deny the numbers. The numbers are real. Okay, and then something else is that 1 hour special that we're going to do just as soon as you get your order in. You and I are going to spend at least an hour together, and we'll probably have subsequent hours together as well, just to make sure that you're up and running and you understand what is going on. And so it's going to be a privilege for me to get to know you, and hopefully vice versa here. You will really enjoy our relationship. So $29.97, it's called Elite Complete. Go there, take a look at it. Look at some of the components of there. Not all the components are actually on that list. And so there's more things that go to it, but we got, you don't want to make a sales page that's a mile long here. But anyway, go to that TSS webinar, thestrugglesucks.com, order Elite Complete, and that will do it. We've got a chat or two up here. Let's see if there's a question. Let's see, we got it. Yeah. Okay, Susie Bledsoe, I ordered a new computer today. Good for you. That's exciting. Oh, fantastic. So anyway, hey guys, great to have you on the call. We've got a lot of people. I know Desiree's from the Netherlands is on the call tonight, and this is an international opportunity. We can take this into any country, and we can start. I've got a guy from India sending his money in as we speak and transferring that money in. So he'll be the first person in India. Think about that, the population in India. Desiree's in the Netherlands. You'll be the first person in the Netherlands to start spreading the word. And Facebook ads will allow you to do it geographically. So you'll be the king, the queen of that area. So I hope this has been good for you. I've had a blast. I hope you have a great night. I tried to get it as concise as I possibly could here. Make sure you have this website and go to it and join us. Join us here. Love to have you as part of this, and I can't wait to talk to you on the phone. So you guys have a great night. I'm going to stop share and get me. Oh, there I am. My hair's getting longer. This pandemic, no haircuts, right? So we got more new messages here. Ralph says, thanks, Tim. Great presentation. Appreciate that, Ralph. And Andy asks, phone number is 469-667-3444. There's my good buddy, Kevin. Great to have you on the call, Kevin. I appreciate you being here as well. 469-667-3444. And I look forward to talking to you guys. Have a great night. We will be in touch. I'll be here all day tomorrow. Text me first. I've got a pretty full day, but I can probably fit you in and would love to chat with you. So you guys have a super evening, super Thursday evening, and let's get going on Friday. Talk to you soon.